Good morning, Perris. My name is Joshua D. Naggar, and this is Perris. Good morning, Perris. We had an amazing weekend this weekend in Perris, California, as tourist season kicks into high gear. Today's program, we will be reporting on the Lake Perris Bike Trail reopening, which includes the rock climbing. We'll be reporting on the Motte Historical Museum's Big Barn Car Show. As always, we're bringing you the weather, future events. We're going to talk about WrestleFair and how they brought a lot of fun to the SoCal Fair this weekend. And we're going to close with the Perris AutoSpeedway. The city of Perris partnered up with Lake Perris to bring us the Geared Up Bike Ride celebration, which celebrated the reopening of the trail around the lake and over the dam. A 6-mile loop and 9-mile loop, which city officials and Perris citizens got a chance to enjoy. It appears David Starr Rabb and Malcolm Corona braved the longer course. The improvements to the dam include a 130-foot tall strengthening of the dam portion of the lake. Dam is now 80% full of its normal operational capacity, and it should be completely full by the end of the year. Next, we have some exciting news for you, and we're going to the Motte Historical Museum with Wendy and Brenda Romero.
Thank you, Josh. We are here at the 6th Annual Big Barn Car Show, where our Perris citizens have the opportunity to see many unique cars.
Not only that, but there's delicious festival food, vendor booths, and a free museum open for the public. Let's take a look at this exciting show.
Come on!
You are not going to believe this, Perris. This is the first Perris Unified School District transportation bus located at the Motte Historical Museum. This is so exciting and so much fun.
Hey Perris, look what I found at the Motte Historical Museum. It is the first ever jail cell in Perris, California. Ah!
I can't.
Wait, is that okay?
Today's a great day in Perris. My name is Wendy Romero.
And I am Brenda Romero.
From Love for Life Association, reporting for the Perris Valley Chamber of Commerce. Now back to you, Josh.
Thanks, ladies. That's some absolutely amazing reporting about the Motte Historical Museum Big Barn Car Show. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Motte family, they do a lot of great things around here. They're occupying the Southern Hotel, which they have a museum in, and restoring the Hook House. I believe Mary Ann Motte's also on the Perris Valley Historical Museum's board, as well as the board of Mount St. Jacinto Community College. Can't say enough great things about the Mottes. Well, Perris, that is going to take us to the weather. Great news, we're cooling off at the beginning of the week. Monday should be in the high 60s. Tuesday is going to get a little cold in the high 50s. We have chance of rain midweek, so watch your sprinkler usage there. But the good news is, towards the weekend, it will gradually get warmer, so we're going to have another fantastic weekend in Perris, California. And what's going on this weekend, folks? Well, as you know, this weekend is Cinco de Mayo, which is a big deal around here. And I'm happy to report we have an ice cream social on May 5th at noon to 2:30 at Frank Eaton Park, put on by the city of Perris. That sounds like a great time. And for those of you that want to do something a little later in the day, we're going to offer you Naggar Coffee, who is bringing in Golden Sun Brewery for a nice little night at Naggar Coffee. And that's going to be from 5 to 9 p.m. on Cinco de Mayo. Also, folks, Sunday, May 6th, we're going to have an antique truck show at the Orange Empire Railway Museum in Perris, California, put on by the American Truck Historical Society, and they're going to showcase everything from semi-trucks from back in the day to good old pickup trucks from the classic age of cars. That is going to be a lot of fun for our upcoming events. And that's going to take us to one of our top stories, folks. The WrestleFair Samoan Dynasty came to town with Rikishi, Mil Mascaras, Luchadors, and all other sorts of fanfare. We had a delightful time this weekend with those gentlemen. And here we go for some reporting on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Perris, California! My name is Naggar, president of your Chamber of Commerce. I want to introduce a few people here today that are very important to our community. Let's hear it for Miss Team Perris, California, Alice Vega! Thank you for being here, Miss Team Perris. And let's hear it for Miss Perris, California, Armani Anderson. They're here for, doing their community service for you here today. And I got two special guests I want to announce. And the WrestleFair for being in Perris, California. They've been here all week donating their time. We love them, we want them back. And to tell you more about that, I want to introduce Mayor Pro Tem of Perris, California, Malcolm Corona!
The WrestleFair was absolutely amazing and electric. Families had an amazing time. Kids were screaming. Many thanks to everyone that came out, all the VIPs, the princesses, the Miss Teens. Had a great night. Thanks Knox Pro, Rikishi, Samoan Dynasty, and the SoCal Fair. That's going to take us to our top story tonight, folks. The Perris AutoSpeedway, which is an absolute amazing piece of little Americana here in Perris, California. I had the opportunity this weekend to sit down and interview Scott Delozio from the Perris AutoSpeedway and hang out with Don Kazarian. Hey Perris, this is Joshua D. Naggar. We're out at the Perris AutoSpeedway for a night of destruction. Here with Scott Delozio, commentator at the track, master behind the scenes. Scott, what do we got in store for us tonight? What do we got in store for us this season?
This is our popular night of destruction. If you've never been to it before, it's like a demolition derby, except it's a race. We have figure eight racing, we have figure eight trailer racing, we have demo cross, which is a race where it is a demolition derby. It's run in a circle. The only rule there are no rules.
Wow, Scott, the vibe here is electric. Fans get to go into the pits and hang out with the drivers, touch the cars. My first time being here, I'm very impressed. Scott, how long have we been doing this here at Perris, California?
This track actually opened in March of 1996. There used to be tracks on this fairgrounds going back to 1989 or 90. But this particular track, which is one of the nicest dirt tracks anywhere in the country, was built in 1996. So this is our 23rd season. Mostly known, or widely known, as one of the best sprint car tracks anywhere in the world. We also run stock cars here, Night of Destruction, occasional motorcycle races. So it's all kind of different stuff. There's something for everybody. You want to come out and watch it, and we're family friendly, community friendly here in Perris.
Glad you said that, Scott. I see a lot of children here, a lot of families here. I see a lot of people having fun here. And just to let the folks know that couldn't make it tonight, what big events you have going on later this season and people come out for?
Well, if they miss this Night of Destruction tonight, you can come back 3 weeks from tonight. It's on May 19th. That'll be the second one. The week after that, sprint cars. If you don't know about sprint cars, that's where guys like, if you're a racing fan, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, that's where they started before they went to NASCAR. They're going to be here May 26th. July 4th, it's going to be Night of Destruction and the biggest and best fireworks show in Riverside County. You don't want to miss that one. And then we wrap up the season in November with the biggest sprint car race in the nation. It's called the Oval Nationals. It'll be the 23rd annual Oval Nationals here at this racetrack.
Outstanding. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Night of Destruction, July 4th, biggest fireworks show in Riverside County. Scott, thank you so much for being here with us tonight and allowing us to come in here. Back to the studio.
Wow, so glad we moved that desk. As always, Perris, be the change you want to see in our community. My name is Joshua D. Naggar, and this is Perris.